Join me, Chanel Amber Scott, Executive Director for Tiny Town CA. Won't you donate too? Tiny Town. Won't you donate too? Tiny Town. Won't you donate too? Tune in this May 7th for Tiny Town CA's first celebrity telethon to support our unhoused families of LA County with celebrity icon Bill Duke and actor extraordinaire Gilbert Glenn Brown and a host of featured talent as we celebrate our pilot program. Join the fun live on all social media platforms on May 7th at 3 to 6 p.m. sharp Pacific Standard Time and find out what we are doing to provide housing and tools to promote self-sufficiency. We will see you then, and thank you for your support. Be a hero today and donate to tinytownca.org. Again, that's tinytownca.org.
All right. I love it.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Tiny Town CA's very first inaugural Celebrity Telethon. We want to say thank you so much for tuning in today. And we are featuring Tender Beauty today with Miss Beverly Fox, Mrs. Beverly Fox, the owner, operator, and founder of Tender Beauty. She can be reached at www.tenderbeauty01.com. Again, that's www.tenderbeauty01.com. And we're going to be hearing from her very soon. And we have our very own Miss April Mendoza hosting this panel with Miss Beverly Fox. Everybody give her a round of applause, please. Woo! Let's put them together. She is our vice president. She is my right hand and very involved in the growth of Tiny Town CA. And it is my pleasure to have her host this very important panel for Tender Beauty today. Thank you so much for joining us. I will go ahead and give the mic to April, and she's going to do the interview. And then I'll see you all after everything is all done and said and done. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Chanel. Yes, like Chanel said, I'm April Mendoza, Vice President for Tiny Town CA. Very humbled and honored to be here always. I'm also the CEO of Providing for Orphans and Widows, and I'm a mother of 7, soon to be 8. So children are definitely near and dear to my heart, whether they're mine or anybody else's. Children should be protected and definitely not on the streets with their mothers or their families. So this organization is very near and dear to my heart, not only because of how fabulous Miss Chanel is and how close I am with her, but because it's a very important cause, especially right now. Homelessness is almost a epidemic. It's a crisis all in of itself. And that spills over into other categories. So I'm just humbled and honored to be here today. And I'm very excited to get to know more about Tender Beauty. And with that being said, I'll let you go ahead and take it from there.
Hello, everyone. I am Beverly Fox, and I am the owner, CEO, everything that you want to say to start from the beginning. I am Beverly Fox.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. What made you want to start Tender Beauty?
Since I have this tender spot in my heart for not just foster children, which I'm going to be catering to is foster children. I'm also a hairstylist, and I've been a hairstylist for over 30 years. I have this very tender spot in my heart for children, and this their hair care, because when you do and look good, you seem to do better. So along with this, children that are, like I said, I'm catering to foster children. So along with that, they tend to have this persona about themselves. They do bad in school, or, I just want to motivate them. Anything I can help to make them bring up their self-esteem. So that's what I kind of like brought into Tender Beauty, because I have a tender spot in my heart. They're tender, they're very innocent. And so I want to do anything that I can do to help.
That's amazing. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I love how you came up with the name Tender Beauty. It's so personalized and not just, something that you picked. It really did come from your heart. That's awesome.
Thank you.
And let's see, what was the event that made you say, I have to get started right now? Like, I can't let this project just be in my head. I have to do it right now. Was there a moment like that for you?
I'll tell you an incident. One incident, I just got tired of being able to tell the difference between a biological child and a foster child. And you can really distinguish the difference. I ran into an incident where the foster parent was walking ahead of the two foster children. It looked like a brother and a sister. And I really couldn't tell the difference between the boy and the girl. The only way that I did tell the difference was she had on a dress, and then the little boy had on, his slacks. But once they passed by me, they put their head down as if they were ashamed. So not only did that touch me, I want any and everybody, when they walk past anybody, to hold their head up and be able to tell the difference between a boy and a girl. So, or a biological child or a foster child.
Why couldn't you tell the difference?
Because their hair was cut off. The little girl's hair was cut off. And she looked the same. They looked like, they looked the same. Their hair was the same. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only way that I was able to distinguish the difference. She had on a dress and he had on slacks. But as far as their appearance, a young girl, a young lady, a child, a girl should look like a girl.
And so the foster mom chose to shave the little girl's hair off because
maybe because of the lack of knowledge. Maybe because of lack of knowledge, don't know where to take her child, the foster child, or don't know how to take care of the foster child's hair. So I made Tender Beauty. Bring her on over to me. I'll take care of it.
That is wonderful. I remember when you shared that story with me the first time, my heart sank because I could just imagine sitting in a chair while someone is shaving my hair off of my head as a little child because they don't know how to do my hair. So Tender Beauty is absolutely necessary. That it's not just because you want them to look pretty, you want them to feel great about themselves. And I think what you're doing is absolutely wonderful. And what a beautiful passion project to have. So congratulations. We're also rooting for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Like, that's a good point, Chanel. I can't imagine what that little girl must have been feeling when she was getting her hair cut and how she must have felt about herself afterwards, like just putting it in that perspective. Like, at first I didn't understand when you said they looked the same. I didn't realize her hair was cut, but now I understand. And yeah, that's very powerful. Very powerful. And how do you think Tender Beauty will be a blessing to Tiny Town, and how do you want to get involved and support?
Well, I believe that Tender Beauty can be involved in helping with not only the child, with the mother also. So anything in the beauty industry, the cosmetology industry, that's me. I've been doing it for over 30 years. So not only will they be housed and have a place to lay their head, we want to get them prepared for the outside world. So your appearance is very important. So that's where I come in at. And I can be access to tiny town with their hair care.
That's wonderful.
So,
Yeah, when you
keep
look good, you feel good, and it
Yeah.
comes out.
It does. Yes, it does. You get a good attitude about yourself. You get a little about your attitude.
Right?
You know.
You're like, oh, I'm
Yes.
looking good
Right,
today.
right. You get a little about it. And once you feel good, you look good. Okay, let's do this. Let's
Right?
do
I'm
this.
ready to
Right.
conquer the world today.
Right,
Let's
right. It
go.
gives a little bit of motivation. It's a lot of motivation. Believe it or not, the first impression is what? Most of the time, the last impression.
That's right.
Very true. Very
I
true.
just want to tell you, thank you so much for supporting Tiny Town CA, Mrs. Beverly Fox. You have always been an inspiration for me. Miss Beverly Fox is my aunt. She is the youngest aunt on my father's side, so she's my dad's baby sister. And it's something special when your family shows up for you and says, you know, I have your back on the mission and I want to be a part. And then not only that, but bringing value to Tiny Town CA by being that consultant, that beauty consultant and hair care consultant. I can tell you right now that all of us have gotten our hair done by Mrs. Beverly Fox, okay? We've all got our hair pressed. We've all got our hair permed, weaved, braided,
You name it, whatever.
fried dyed, laid to the
They were my
side.
guinea pigs. They were the
We
guinea
have
pigs.
come in looking really raggedy and coming out looking like a queen. Okay. She is that one person that we all go to for beauty tips. So we want to thank you so much again for your contribution to Tiny Town CA. Congratulations on Tender Beauty. We're looking toward partnering up with you more in the future and seeing what we can do to bless each other. Because that's what it's all about, right?
That's what it's all about.
Okay, so you want to leave your website with us? And
Yes, I sure do. My thing is dare to care for your children's hair. Dare to care for your children's hair at Tender Beauty. Tender Beauty, this is my website, tenderbeauty01.com. Again, that's www.tenderbeauty01.com. And also, let's donate your time and your money, okay, your money to tinytownca.org. We need your money. We need your money. So please get involved with Tiny Town and help support our region at tinytownca.org. Thank you so much.
all right, you want to rock us out with that fabulous commercial dedicated to everyone listening. Please donate to Tiny Town.
Please.
Yes, please. These women and children
Yes, please.
need supplies. They need things for these apartments. We're still supplying the apartments. And if you don't know, you can also adopt a family. $300 a month pays for the rent. $300 a month to adopt a family. So just putting that out there too. tinytownca.org. All right. Want me to take you to Tiny Town?
Yes, take us on to Tiny Town.
Let's go.
Let's take them on through.
Please join me, Chanel Amber Scott, Executive Director for Tiny Town CA. Won't you donate too? Tiny Town. Won't you donate too? Tiny Town. Won't you donate too? Tune in this May 7th for Tiny Town CA's first celebrity telethon to support our unhoused families of LA County with celebrity icon Bill Duke and actor extraordinaire Gilbert Glenn Brown and a host of featured talent as we celebrate our pilot program. Join the fun live on all social media platforms on May 7th at 3 to 6 p.m. sharp Pacific Standard Time and find out what we are doing to provide housing and tools to promote self-sufficiency. We will see you then, and thank you for your support. Be a hero today and donate to tinytownca.org. Again, that's tinytownca.org.
That apartment is fabulous.
Yes, it is. I decorated it myself, and this all came from donations, okay? From my daughter, Jennifer Roberts, from my friend, Shanquana Morgan, from myself and Rowan Mitchell. We have put in the money, the time, the effort, and along with so many other people who have decided to donate. This is just a model of what we're wanting to do. But we have 8 apartments that can be filled with families. And as you donate today at Tiny Town CA, that's what we'll be doing with the money. They'll be living like this in a place beautiful like this. So thank you so much. I appreciate you again, Mrs. Beverly Fox. Thank you, April Mendoza. And thank you all for tuning in today at Tiny Town CA's very first inaugural Celebrity Telethon. Enjoy the music, enjoy the karaoke, enjoy the food for everyone that's going to be here with us. Cater from Palermo Restaurant on Vermont in Los Angeles. Please support them. Thank you so much, Tony, for giving us a great deal on the food. So thank you so much. And that's a wrap. Thank you.